working. I do believe. I just need to jigger some things. So that I get my avatar going. All right. So, I am late to doing the event. I meant to do this last week. And then I could have even done it on Saturday, right before Easter. That would have been an appropriate time. But I just wasn't feeling up to it at the time. So, yeah. Here we are now. Which, you know, better late than never, I suppose. It is still pouring in Gridania. It's been pouring here for like 20 minutes. I've just been standing around. So that's lovely. Ah, well. Is this the song they always use for the Easter events? I don't remember this at all. Okay, then. A happy hatching tide to you, friend. Are the exquisite decorations you see about you to your liking? They were until you had that pun. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. Wait, I know that face. If it isn't Valor, what a pleasure to see you. As it happens, I was visited by a most curious dream again this year. In it, brave adventurers, not unlike yourself, were going about town handing out decorative eggs in the company of chickens and odd-looking rabbits. Gee, I wonder what makes them look odd. Truth be told, I have struggled to grasp its true meaning. Still, and if the past is any guide, the best way to get to the bottom of this is for us to recreate the image from my dream and see what good fortune it may bring. Do we really have to? Also, you're wearing like an egg hat. I don't think I've seen that before. I like it. Huh. To that end, I've invited Master Paulin, Limzolaminsa's preeminent chicken farmer, and his flock here to Gridania, and furthermore placed an order for a full fluffle of rabbit-esque mammoths resembling the ones from my dream. Okay. We have, however, hit a bit of a snag. It would appear the hens have not yet gotten acclimated to their new environment, and they've been raising quite the ruckus, making it nigh impossible to retrieve the eggs they've laid. Might you be willing to lend a hand? God, why does the first option have to have an egg pun? I don't want to be rude, though. That sounds exciting. Now, that's a woman after my own heart. You will be compensated handsomely and spectacular for words. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. That one perhaps needs some work. You telling me. In any case, Master Pollen's chickens are being cooped at the Great Loam Growery. Might I ask you to travel there and give them a look? My friend Nonada works there as well, so I would be most grateful if you could also ensure that she's not overly harried. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's over here. Yep. Over at the Botanist Guild. It is still raining. Oh Oh, my arms are killing me. This is going to be a short stream tonight. However long it takes to do the event. And whatever secondary stuff is here. Oh, you look like you've taken a beating. Oh, I remember you. Pray forgive me, I'm feeling terribly exhausted. Exhausted at the moment. Everyone is going to be speaking in egg puns. Jilly sent you to help? Well, that is most appreciated. In that case, allow me to explain. While it's true that we've been having trouble rounding up all the eggs, we also face a more pressing concern. The growery has been invaded by bizarre, fluffy creatures. What's more, they're not content just to run around and make mischief. Why, they're tormenting the chickens and trying to steal the eggs for themselves. Needless to say, that has only driven the chickens into even more of a tizzy. It's been a veritable battlefield. Master Pollen is doing all he can to keep the creatures contained, but even he seems just about at wit's end. Pain scream. Oh. Naked man just wearing a chicken head. That's basically acknowledging what the community likes to do. Oh no. Master Pollen! Has our last line of defense been breached? Oh, the poor man. Oh. They look like they want to fight. Egads! That's one of them! Our fearsome invaders from the gods knows where. Good heavens! They both look as if they're out for blood! Whatever are we to do? Just don't look at me! I think we could solve this by force. No, let me try to calm them down. It's not the funny option, but I don't usually pick those when I play through. Such bravery! Not that I expected any less from you. In that case, good luck out there! And remember, close observation of both parties is the key to a successful mediation. They're wild creatures, I don't know. Drawing upon your extensive experience in confronting myriad savage beasts, you gaze upon the two bloodthirsty creatures intently, taking in their every move and facial expression. The chicken and the bunny stand at odds, neither willing to give an ilm to in their grudge match, or so you assess the situation. How fascinating. The chicken is understandably on its guard, fearing that the rabbit is targeting its eggs. But could it be that the bunny, too, harbors some resentment of its own? Now that I think about it, this creature bears a most uncanny resemblance to the rabbits Jilly described from her dream. I did some research of my own before you arrived. According to the tomes, it is so rare a creature that many consider it simply a myth. Have you by any chance encountered anything similar during your travels? Well, see, here's the thing. Me personally, no, I haven't. I know they exist in whatever the hell the place is called that I don't remember the name of. So I'm gonna BS my way through this one. Now that you mention it. You don't say! I would have expected nothing less of a well-traveled adventurer such as yourself. No doubt you are already aware, but these most unique creatures are known in certain parts as happy bunnies. There is something about their long ears, fluffy tails, and hippity-hoppity manner that brings a smile to one's face, yes? Why, legend has it that simply encountering one is a sure sign that good fortune is headed your way. While they are not precisely the same creature, perhaps our most unique guests will have a similarly auspicious effect on us. You there, Mr. Bunny! If you are truly as happy at heart as your compatriots of legend, might you not make peace with these fine chickens and cooperate with us to make this year's festivities an extravaganza of merriment and good cheer? Is it? How do we even know if it's going to understand us? Oh. That was kind of my reaction. but this won't do. Why, our harbinger of happiness is fleeing from our very grasp. And our last chicken is running off with it. Something must be done. That was our last chicken? If Jilly's dreams are to be trusted, and I've never known them to be anything but, those bunnies and their unique power are the key to making this year's Hatching Tide festivities a rousing success. I beg of you, friend, follow those creatures. They may lead you to their fellow escapees. I'll do the same just as soon as I see to Master Pollen's wounds. Okay. I wasn't able to make out where they were headed, but no doubt there was an eyewitness or two nearby. Pray gather what information you can and round up the little critters as best as you are able. We can rendezvous back in town with Jilly. Boy, that felt really dramatic. And it's probably only going to get more dramatic because we know how 14 goes. Well, that was a sight if I've ever seen one. Bizarre-looking bunnies and chickens racing by me as if possessed. They were headed over that way, toward New Gridania. I can only hope they don't cause too much of a stir in town. This way? Oh, yeah. I'm sure they just ran through and came back this way for some reason. Probably. Surely. Chickens and rabbits? They were headed for the Aetherite Plaza. Go after them if you like. The adders don't pay nearly enough for me to get mixed up in all this. Chickens and rabbits? Oh, I saw a whole army of them running off to the Carline Canopy. I'll take a shortcut. I don't feel like walking around right now. How do they get around so fast on those tiny legs? I'm not cut out for this. What's that? They're where now? Good gods. Understood. I'll enlist the services of an able adventurer right away. Hello? Matron's teats! Don't sneak up on me like... Wait a moment. Are you perchance an adventurer? Nonota sent you in search of the bunnies, you say? How fortuitous! That link pearl call just now was from her, and she's tasked me with doing the very same. Just between you and me, however, I've yet to catch a single one. As I was running after them, their friends started showing up one after the next, and before I knew it, a veritable legion of them had hippity-hopped their way into the 12's wood. I fear there's far too many of them for the two of us to handle alone. I'll go and call for reinforcements. Could I trouble you to go on ahead to the mirror planks? According to Nonoda, that's where they were last sighted. In the meantime, I will do my best to rally others to our cause. Now go quickly, friend. The fate of this year's hatching tide hangs in the balance. I knew it. This is getting extreme. Oh, it's a fate. Yeah, of course it is. Okay. Where am I going? All the way down here? Jesus. Alright. It's not like it's very hard now that you can fly in the Realm Reborn areas. Guess we're all waiting. This is always the boring part, when you have to wait for the fate to start. Let's see, was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. There was another fate. Oh, they're showing up. Are we supposed to... What are we doing? Oh, you have to capture them? What the hell? Oh, this is terrible. How am I... Am I actually supposed to target it? I can't tell if I'm supposed to target it. Get over here, you. This is a nightmare. What the hell? Eh. I'm so bad at this. I don't think I have to target them, though. Jesus, they won't stop moving. Get over here. No! This is so stupid. I like it, though. It's goofy. I take it they're just automatically counted, I'm assuming. It would suck if they weren't and you had to like turn them in, but I'm not seeing a counter. I did it! Okay, back to Gridonia. That was an adventure and a half. Hey, it's not raining anymore. It might not have been raining anymore by the time I left earlier. I don't know. Oh, Valor, say no more. I've heard everything. My sincere apologies for all the trouble we had to put you through, but let it suffice to say your efforts have all but saved this year's hatching tide from disaster. Some stragglers are still running about, but we've captured the better part of both flocks. Nonoda, Master Pollen, and my colleagues should be able to round up the rest in due time. But there's even more good news. It seems the exercise went a long way to soothe our savage chickens, and we've retrieved eggs in abundance to decorate. God, just why is he naked, though? Ah, Nonoda, Master Pollen! Allow me to thank you for your efforts as well. I was just sharing the happy tidings with Valor here. Wait. Is this perchance one of the happy bunnies that were the source of this whole hullabaloo? Why, they truly are the spitting image of the little critters that came to me in my vision. Seeing how calm and well-behaved it is now, I can scarcely believe it gave you such trouble. Your other chickens are resting easy now, I gather. Friends. No worries there, Jilly, my dear. My birds have spent up all their nervous energy and are as relaxed now as I've ever seen them. Why, after their little spat, it even seems that they've come to a mutual understanding with their fluffy new friends. All's well that ends well? I guess. I'm happy to say that the rabbits, too, are now obeying our attendance with scarcely a peep of argument. And, wouldn't you know it, just before, one of them handed us this crystal. Could it be? Why, they truly are harbingers of happiness and good fortune. Good fortune? Bleh. I'm losing my ability to speak. I have a good feeling about this, Valor. Do come back later so I can fill you in on the details, yes? Needless to say, I'll also have a special something for you as a token of thanks for your services. As for now, I must prepare for the festivities. In the meantime, could I trouble you to lead these little fellows through the streets and join them in handing out eggs to the townspeople? If my dreams are any guide, I'm sure it will bring no end of smiles to one and all. Okay. Well, aren't we all so eager? That's what I like to see. And with that, I'd best be putting the final decorative touches on these eggs. Whenever you're ready, just say the word. Oh, Ready to start handing out some eggs? Lovely! In that case, here you go. Pray take our little friends along and spread happiness the whole city over. They seem more eager than me. Where will I hand out eggs? I want to go to the markets. I kind of like this. This is nice. This is cute. decorated egg? For me? How thoughtful! Are the chicken and the bunny actually the ones handing out the eggs? I thought I was going to be the one handing them out. There's even a treat inside! Thank you ever so much. Aren't they real eggs, though? How did they put a treat inside? Are they just boiled eggs, and that's what counts as the treat? Your efforts are sincerely appreciated. These seasonal celebrations bring so much joy to the children, and myself, I confess. Still, I must say, it's been years since I've seen a traveler rabbit in the flesh. I never would have expected to encounter one here. What's that? That nomenclature is unfamiliar to you? Ah, in the north they are known more colloquially as happy bunnies, are they not? They're said to usher in smiles and good fortune. Before that, yes, since much older times, they were known as traveler rabbits. They have a habit of showing up at your side unannounced, then vanishing off somewhere before you know it. I recall seeing one in the XIV's wood when I was but a child. Ah, but forgive me. You have other places you must be. We can talk another time. Pray, relax, and enjoy the festivities when your work is done. And away we go, off on our next adventure. Wait, that was it? I made one delivery? I bet that's repeatable. Because you can get an emote from this too, it's just not the main reward. Welcome back, Valor. How did you and your little friends fare? Splendid to hear. At first, I feared that my dreams might bring only chaos and confusion to the realm this year. But thanks to you, I do believe we can declare this year's egg hunt a rousing success. Oh, but how could I forget? In recognition of your tireless efforts on our behalf, my fellow dreamers and I have prepared a very special Hatching Tide present just for you. You took a bunny and you painted it to look like a moth. Oh wait, no, that's not painting. That's a patch. Is that a costume they put on it? Wait, but is it a real bunny or is it a like a wind-up one? Did I mention how I procured mammoths from the Goldsmiths Guild for the festivities? Oh, yep, okay. So it's a wind-up, I guess. This is one of them. Sadly, it was completely lifeless from the moment of arrival. It seems its core had come loose and fallen out on the way here. But would you believe it? I slipped in that crystal the little bunny gave me, and in an instant its tail puffed up and it whirred back to life. Yeah, it being a wind-up makes sense, actually, I guess. I'm quite confident it will bring its caretaker nothing but good fortune and smiles galore, and I would very much like that person to be you, Valor. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart. Now that all the hard work is done, I do hope you'll have the chance to relax and enjoy the festivities for yourself. They've only just begun, after all. And should you find yourself in the mood to help us hand out some more eggs, simply say the word. See, I bet that's true. That's probably repeatable. Hippity hoppity happily. Should you wish to replay the gift-giving task, speak with Nonoda again. If fortune smiles upon you, you may even find yourself encountering individuals who are not present in your initial venture. So it probably doesn't mean if I pick the market again, there's probably going to be more options, if I had to guess. Okay. Well, first things first. Not mounts. Minion. Okay. Where did Nonoda go? Is she here? Wait. Wouldn't it be on the map? Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, she's over here. Freaked me out. What's that? Back to help us hand out some more eggs? You are far too kind, friend. Needless to say, we would more than welcome your aid. Here, I have a freshly decorated batch ready to go at any time. You can replay the gift-giving task at any time. Yeah, that's just what it said before. Hand out eggs. Ah, see? I still have the markets as a choice. The botanists and Nauficas are still a choice, but Whistling Miller is new. Well, we're going to go down the list, as I usually do with these events. Botanist Guild. Why, I dare say the wood elf... Why was I going to say wood elves? This isn't... What? I need to start over. Why, I dare say the wood used to fashion those decorations was among the finest I've ever laid eyes on. As always, your eye for quality timber is simply unparalleled. You're far too kind, Master B. I mean, my forest-loving, floppy-eared friend. Likewise, I have no doubt the wood rejoiced to find itself in the hands of one who understands it as well as you. Or should I say, pause. Ha! Okay, I like that reaction. That's good. Oh, if it isn't Valor, how good it is to see you well. Why did I read that so weird? An egg for me? And what a charming little fellow carrying it. I accept your gift with gratitude. How very clever you are! Though I did hear a rumor of some concern. Yes, a little bird told me that creatures bearing no small resemblance to you were running wild through the streets of Gridania, trampling our precious greenery. Uh-oh. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't pick her the first time. And nibbling at the bark of our precious trees. A most disconcerting story, if there is any truth to it. They're getting nervous. If my intuition is not mistaken, it appears the little creature is apologizing to us in its own way. Well, as long as you've learned your lesson, I do believe we can forgive and forget. Thank you for the thoughtful gift, and the happiest of hatching tides to you. Okay, that actually didn't have a bad ending. I mean, I knew it wouldn't. They're not going to put a bad ending on these. Okay, next we have the Nafika's Altar, I believe? Yes. off they go. They always run off on their own. They set a target and they're like, we gotta give them eggs. Greetings, Valor. It is always a pleasure to have you here in Gridania, and 'twould seem you've befriended some rather charming little helpers. I am at one with nature right now. You may not know. Why, what a lovely egg. How very kind of you. And there's the most toothsome looking little cake inside. They put cake. There is cake inside, but these are real eggs, right? Right? Because they needed the eggs from the chickens. Unless they needed the eggs to make cake and fake eggs? Or did they put the cake in the eggshell? I think I'm thinking too hard about this. I should just assume they're candy eggs. Do stop by the canopy when we finished here. It's a brew. I've a brew that will accompany it perfectly. I should enjoy that indeed. Valor, on behalf of all Gridania, allow me to thank you and your little colleagues for making this year's hatching tide so memorable. Once your work is concluded, I hope you will have time to relax and take in the cheer of the season. You and your new friends are welcome to stop by for a cup of tea as well, should the mood strike you. Though I dare say you ought to claim a table sooner rather than later. These suites will draw adventurers by the droves. So I'm probably gonna have to look up after I do the last one, but I wonder if there's still more to do after this? Because this isn't giving me more of the currency eggs. The fortune eggs. But surely there's more, like, stuff to redeem for more than I have. I don't know. Whistling Miller! They are so happy to give out these eggs. Oh, this is the part where they run away again. Oh, hey, it's Biggs and Wedge. I did not expect to see them here. That's what it said. You would see someone you didn't expect or something, right? Ah, you sneaky. Well, if it isn't Valor, fancy meeting you in a place like this. What have we here? A decorative egg with a tasty treat inside? Ha! Thanks, little fellow. Don't mind if I do. Aren't you a cute one? And your fur is so soft and fluffy. Thank you kindly, Valor. Perhaps you're wondering what we're doing here. Actually, I was. It's nothing so exciting, I'm afraid. Just performing routine maintenance on the airships. Normally we'd send our new recruits, but Wedge here insisted we volunteer for the task ourselves. Stay home and miss Gridania's famous hatching tide egg hunt? Perish the thought. Speaking of which, just who are these little critters anyway? You know, I stopped their fight. Whoa! So these are the happy bunnies rumored to lead those they favor to happiness and good fortune? What's that, little friend? Happiness lies that way? Could my dearest Tataru be here for the festivities too? I must go to her at once. Damn it, Wedge! Come back here! Fool of a Lalafell. I'd best round him up so we can start the repairs he volunteered us for. Any road, thanks for the treats. I look forward to enjoying them with a cup of tea when our work is done. Till next time! Yeah, that was a nice surprise. I like seeing them. Okay. Egg advocate? Yeah, look, see, this... The egg-eating one by itself is 9. And then you have the decorations. So how do you get more eggs? Hold on. How do you get more eggs? I'm gonna look up the event. Hold on. Because I want those decorations, too. I won't use them, probably, but at least it's better than having to pay for them in the future if I ever do want to use them. Boy, Square Enix's website is really not helpful for their own dang events. Let's see. How to participate? No. There has to be a way to get more of the eggs. What? This is very weird. That I can't find info on how to get more of the currency eggs. I'm just looking on every website now that talks about the event. Help. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'd have to go do the fate again. Right? Because that's where I got them the first time. So if I go do the fate one more time, I should actually have enough for everything. I mean, assuming I can get 9 or 10 again. Actually, I wouldn't even need that many. I only need 5 more. Because I don't care about the prisms. I never use those. I actually throw them out. Alright. We gotta go do that fate again. As wacky and goofy as it is. At least now I know I don't actually have to target them and chase them. I just have to, you know, get them when they stop. Did I get 10? I wonder if I got an egg for every one I caught. Because I wasn't actually counting. Is it raining? No, I don't think that's rainy weather. It's just cloudy. Whenever the fate wants to come. Oh, they're showing up. It's happening. I don't know what the accuracy is. Did I just catch two? Do you have to be, like, right on top of them? Because, like, I'm just spamming it and hoping. Spam and pray. I've already caught a bunch, though, so I might be okay. I don't know what you want from me, game. Meh. This is the most goofy thing. Like, I thought last year's was goofy. No, this is goofy. Although I don't entirely remember last year's. Something about chasing around chickens, I think? Can you even catch that if they're not feather-brained? God, it's just the worst feeling when so many of them run by and you don't get a single one. Okay. Maybe you do have to wait for them to be feather-brained. I don't know. Because some of these I think I am catching, and some I'm not sure if they're just disappearing on their own. I probably got enough anyways. It's fine. Whoa. Oh. It's not fine. I want more. Yeah, I got another 10, so you probably just get 10 every time. But that's good. That's golden. I can go get my goodies and be done with this event. That was actually shorter than most of them have been recently. Alright, I would like one of these, please. And one of these. And one of these. I will use this. And I will actually never use it because I don't like eggs. Even if, let's say it's a candy egg. Maybe it's not even a real egg. It could just be a candy egg like we were giving out to people. It's the principle of not knowing. And I'm not going to take that risk. Let's see. Furniture goes on this one. Don't mind her. She's still decorated for Valentine's because I am lazy. And I also have all this other furniture that I can throw into the storage. Well, I probably didn't need to keep the white wall, but you know what? probably get rid of the rest of the eggs. I'm not gonna buy anything with them. You probably don't have anything to worry about. She's also decorated for Valentine's. Again, I'm lazy. That took me less than an hour to do. I mean, I'm okay with an hour-long stream, because my neck is bothering me, so that's one reason I was going to make it a short stream. Well, yeah, nah. I think short stream is probably a good call. I'm gonna end it where I began though. We're gonna run all the way over there. Begin at the end at the begin. Because why not, you know? I think I was at this tree. Yeah. Okay. Short stream. Unusual for me, but you know. I've been tired lately and the neck problem, and I just really haven't felt like playing anything hardly. I mean, I've been playing other stuff, but nothing I feel like streaming, I should say. So, I don't actually know when my next stream will be. It might be next week, because there is another event coming. And it's the, I think it's the crossover with Final Fantasy XI. Which I don't think I've had the opportunity to do that yet, so that's going to be all new to me. That'll be interesting. So, thank you very much for watching. If indeed you were watching at all, there was literally no one talking in chat on this stream. But the show must go on, as they say. My next stream will probably be that Final Fantasy XI crossover event. So, hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good one. And I'll see you next time.